Hey trainers, I wanted to quickly review how you would estimate someone's macros or calories in MyFitPal, since we're doing it in the gym as our nutrition cult. It's part of our new thing, and probably someone's going to ask. So, and also there's some bullet points underneath which you should read and understand. Really, what it comes down to is someone's basal metabolic rate, someone's total energy expenditure, and then anything from genetics, age, height, sex, um, all that stuff plays a role into how we would figure out macros and calories. So MyFitPal has me as active, trying to lose 1 pound a week at my specific age, height, etc. Um, it has me as 2,940 calories as my daily intake. Um, I think that's low. That's a little bit on the conservative side. It doesn't know that I'm a CrossFitter, that I lift heavy weights, all that stuff, that I wake up at 3:30 in the morning. It just thinks I have a regular day and I'm very active. Um, it gave me 147 grams of protein, 368 grams of carbohydrates, and 98 grams of fat. And that's what the calculator spit out. So I did my calculation, and my calculation doesn't um, include exercising. So you would have to include for that. Okay. So I took my body weight. I'll let you grab a calculator really quick. Hopefully you're not watching this on your phone because it would screw you up. Um, I took my body weight and I said that I was 16% body fat. I don't know if I'm being generous or not. Um, so I took 220 and I times that by 0.84. So that gave me 100, the number 184. Okay. And then I take that number and I times it by 0.8. Okay. And that came to be 147. 147 is the total grams of protein that I should be taking in order to maintain my existing muscle but still lose weight. Okay. MyFitPal also said 147, so we're pretty on the money there. Okay, so nothing's changed there. In terms of carbohydrates, the way I figured out is really simple, and I've been to a couple different seminars and I've done research online. But we all see, you ever hear Callahan, who gives a nutrition talk to kids, and he's like, here's your meat, here's your carbohydrates. So it's a 2-to-1 ratio. So I literally take 147, the number of grams of protein that I'm allowed, and I times it by 2. And that gives me my carb count. Now, again, it's not accounting for my exercise or my total energy expenditure for the day, but it gave me 295 grams of carbohydrates, which is probably more than I was eating. But so 295 grams of carbohydrates for the day. And then I know that a bodybuilder routine is they keep their body fat down, their fat intake to 50 grams a day. And I know that as a CrossFitter, I think we need a little bit more fat. So I usually allot myself 100 grams of fat daily, just knowing myself. And for women, I knock that down to 75. So MyFitPal, I gave myself 100. MyFitPal gave me 98. So I'm pretty close with my equation to MyFitPal, except I wasn't giving myself enough carbohydrates because I didn't account for that in my calculation. So make sure you account for energy expenditure. So that's maybe the long and short way how to figure out someone's macros through a calculator. But if you wanted to verify if MyFitPal was correct, that's how you would find out. I also went one step further and I did the math as far as what those numbers represented calorically. MyFitPal has me as 2,940 calories daily, so pretty close to 3,000. My calculation has me at 2,668, so 2,700. So pretty close considering my calculation doesn't estimate exercising. And if we did include that 300 to 500 calorie buffer, I would say it's actually spot on. So here's the actual graph itself. Hope you can see it. Okay, MyFitPal on your left, my right, I think, and then my calculation. So do it for yourself, see what it comes out to. But that way you understand what the heck's going on in MyFitPal and how to figure it out. I'll put the equation in this email so you can practice.